Okay, so you're probably listening to this and like totally freaking out about the weather for your wedding.
Yeah, constantly refreshing that weather app.
Right. Well, you are not alone.
Not at all.
So many couples worry about this.
Oh, yeah, it's a big one.
So that's why today we are diving deep into this blog post from Darianna Bridal and Tuxedo.
They're a bridal shop in Pennsylvania.
And you know they've seen it all right. From like crazy blizzards to hurricanes.
I mean, if you can have a wedding in Pennsylvania, you can have a wedding anywhere.
Right. And they've helped so many couples deal with like all kinds of weather.
And still have amazing weddings.
Exactly. So basically we're going to learn from the best today and hopefully calm those pre-wedding weather anxieties.
Yeah, get you feeling ready for anything.
Exactly. Rain or shine.
Rain or shine.
So I think what's really cool about this blog is that they just straight up acknowledge that rain is like a top fear.
Yeah, it's like the elephant in the room that nobody wants to talk about.
Totally. And they just go right at it.
Which I love.
Me too. And
Yeah.
it's not just about like having a backup plan.
Right.
It's more nuanced than that.
It really is. It's about having the right backup plan.
For your vision.
Exactly. And that starts with talking to your venue.
Big time.
So let's say your dream venue has this like gorgeous indoor space.
Okay. Love that.
So you need to ask yourself some questions like, can it actually fit all your guests comfortably?
Capacity is key.
For sure. And how would you like tweak the decor to make it work inside?
Right. Because sometimes what looks amazing outside.
Totally doesn't translate indoors.
Exactly.
And you know, they don't sugarcoat it either.
No, there's sure that.
If your venue doesn't have an indoor option,
Then you've got some extra thinking to do.
you really do. They get into the practical stuff.
Yeah, like tenting.
Walkways so people aren't like trekking through mud.
The worst.
I know. And like, is there enough heating or cooling to keep everyone comfortable?
Because you definitely don't want your guests freezing or sweating.
No way.
Especially in those like fancy wedding clothes.
Oh, for sure.
Not a good look. Okay, so here's where I think they really flip the script.
Okay, tell me.
They actually encourage couples to embrace the rain.
What?
I know, right? But like as a unique photo opportunity.
I never thought about it like that.
Right. I mean, how often do you get to have these like dramatic romantic photos with umbrellas?
And that like soft diffused lighting?
Yes. And maybe even a rainbow.
Okay, that would be epic.
Right. Like rain could actually make your photos more memorable.
I'm starting to see the upside here.
I know, right? It's all about perspective.
I like it.
But let's be real for a second.
Okay.
Rain impacts like everything,
Totally.
including what everyone's wearing.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Right. So the blog brings up this great point about attire,
Okay, like what?
especially for the bridal party.
Makes sense.
Like imagine everyone rocking some stylish rain boots,
Oh, that would be such a cute photo op.
right? Or even practical but cute sneakers so everyone can like dance comfortably.
And not slip and slide all over the place.
Exactly. No one wants a twisted ankle on the dance floor.
Ugh, no thank you.
And remember those personalized umbrellas we talked about? Such a cute touch.
Yeah, and practical too.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
all about being prepared and making sure your guests feel taken care of.
Which ultimately leads to everyone having a good time.
Absolutely.
But, you know, even with the best planning in the world,
Yeah?
it's totally normal to feel bummed if rain threatens your big outdoor ceremony.
Totally. Like, it's okay to feel a little disappointed.
You've been dreaming about this day forever.
Exactly. And you pictured it a certain way.
Sunshine and blue skies, the whole 9 yards.
Right. And then Mother Nature throws you a curveball.
It happens.
It does. But I think this is where the blog really shines.
How so?
They acknowledge that it's okay to feel those emotions.
Like, don't beat yourself up about it.
Exactly. They're like,
Yeah.
hey, we get it. It's a bummer.
Uh,
But they also encourage couples to like take a step back and remember what really matters.
Which is?
You're marrying the love of your life. I know, right? Surrounded by people who adore you.
That's the heart of the celebration.
It really is. And that's what people will remember.
Not whether it rained or not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's about the love,
Mhm.
the joy, the commitment.
The memories you make together.
Exactly. And rain can actually add to that.
Really?
It can create this like intimate vibe, almost magical,
Okay, I'm listening.
and sometimes even funny.
Like when everyone's running for cover.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those unexpected moments often become the best stories.
The ones you tell over and over again.
Totally. So we've talked about venue prep,
Check.
rainy day photos,
Double check.
and fashion.
Triple check.
But we've also touched on something much deeper.
What's that?
That with a bit of planning and a positive attitude.
You can handle anything.
Exactly. Your wedding can be amazing regardless of the weather.
Rain or shine.
In fact, it might even be more memorable because of it.
Now that's a thought.
It's all about embracing the unexpected
I like it.
and finding joy in the journey no matter what.
Words to live by.
Seriously.
And, that brings up another good point from the blog.
What was that?
Communication is key.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And not just with your venue, but like with your partner too.
Oh, that's so important.
Like really sit down and talk about what your priorities are if the weather goes south.
Yeah, like what's non-negotiable and what are you flexible on?
Right, because you got to be on the same page.
Absolutely. And honestly, those conversations can actually like strengthen your bond as a couple.
Oh, totally. You're facing a challenge together.
Working through it as a team.
And ultimately realizing that the most important thing is that you're committing to each other,
Oh,
no matter what's happening outside.
I love that. And remember, most venues have seen it all before.
Oh, yeah. They've dealt with their fair share of weather craziness.
They probably have a whole arsenal of backup plans.
So don't be afraid to ask questions.
Get all those details nailed down.
It's their job to help make your day run smoothly, rain or shine.
Exactly. Okay, so let's talk about those little details.
Okay, I love the little details.
That can really make a big difference.
A cherry on top.
It's exact. So we talked about personalized umbrellas,
Yes.
but let's get even more creative.
Okay, I'm all ears.
What about like a basket of cozy blankets?
Oh, in case it gets chilly.
Exactly. Or like a hot chocolate bar.
If it's a cold, rainy day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or maybe even a fun signature cocktail.
Okay, now you're speaking my language.
It's all about those thoughtful gestures.
That make your guests feel loved and taken care of?
And create a warm and welcoming atmosphere even if the weather isn't perfect.
Right, because at the end of the day, it's about the people.
The people and the love.
Exactly. And, speaking of atmosphere,
Yeah.
let's go back to those rainy day photos for a sec.
Okay.
I think rain can actually make photos more magical.
I'm totally with you on that.
It's like a soft filter,
Yes. It creates this like intimate romantic vibe.
I've seen some wedding photos taken in the rain
Yeah.
that are just breathtaking.
Like how so?
The way the light reflects off everything.
Oh, yeah.
The pops of color from the umbrellas. The emotion on everyone's faces.
It's like straight out of a movie.
Totally. And even if you're not like a movie buff,
Yeah.
there's something really powerful about embracing the elements.
Okay. Tell me more.
It's a reminder that life is full of surprises, just like love.
Deep.
And sometimes those unexpected turns are the most beautiful part of the journey.
Ooh, I love that.
It's not just about the rain.
It's bigger than that.
It's about being adaptable, going with the flow, finding joy in the moment no matter what.
You've got it. And so how can we like incorporate this idea of embracing the unexpected into wedding planning?
Beyond just weather stuff.
Yeah, like what if it's a heat wave or a super windy day?
Oh, good point.
Maybe it's having some extra activities planned.
Like lawn games or a photo booth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just in case the original schedule needs to change.
Oh, that's smart.
Or maybe it's just having that mindset of we'll figure it out.
Trusting that it'll all work out in the end.
Because it will.
It always does.
Right. And at the end of the day,
You're celebrating your love.
surrounded by your favorite people.
And that's what truly matters.
That's the recipe for a magical day, rain or shine.
This has been so reassuring.
I know, right? It's easy to get caught up in like the Pinterest perfect vision.
Of the wedding day.
But real life is unpredictable, just like the weather.
And that's where preparation and flexibility come in.
Being able to roll with the punches.
Exactly. And let's be honest,
What?
a little rain never hurt anyone.
It builds character.
And it definitely can't dampen the power of love.
Remember that story from the blog?
About the couples who braved blizzards and hurricanes to get married?
Yeah, crazy, right?
That's some serious dedication.
It puts things in perspective.
Shows that love really does conquer all.
Even the craziest weather.
So to recap,
Planning is key. Communication is crucial. And rainy day photos can be amazing.
but above all,
It's about the joy of the occasion.
celebrating your love with the people who matter most.
Beautifully said.
And as always, we want to leave you with something to ponder.
Okay.
What personal touches or creative solutions could you incorporate?
To make your wedding uniquely memorable, rain or shine.
What reflects your personalities as a couple?
Ooh, good one.
What little details could transform a potential weather hookup into a charming anecdote?
That you'll laugh about for years to come.
Because those unexpected moments,
Often become the stories we cherish the most.
they add that little spark of magic.
That element of surprise that makes life and love so special.
That's the beauty of it all.
It's unpredictable.
It's messy,
It's beautiful.
and it's always an adventure.
And on that note, we'll leave you to brainstorm those personal touches. Happy planning.
It's funny how we always talk about having like a plan B for weddings.
Right.
But maybe it's more about having a plan B flexible.
Ooh, I like that plan B flexible.
Yeah.
It's not about like expecting disaster or anything,
Yo.
but it's about having the mindset
And the resources.
to adapt if things go off script.
Which, let's be real, they usually do.
Oh yeah, weddings rarely go exactly according to plan.
Never a dull moment.
And this whole conversation.
It kind of ties back to what the blog said about guest comfort.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because at the end of the day,
Isn't that what makes a wedding truly special?
when everyone feels taken care of
Relax.
and like they can fully enjoy the celebration,
Exactly. It's about creating that atmosphere of warmth
hospitality,
where even if it rains,
it's just another part of the fun.
another element of the party.
And those personalized touches we talked about,
Well, yeah.
those aren't just about aesthetics.
They're about showing your guests you care.
Thought about their well-being.
Exactly. And that goes a long way.
In making the day memorable for everyone.
So thinking about you, our listener,
Yeah.
what's your vision for creating that kind of atmosphere at your wedding?
What unique details reflect you as a couple?
What makes you you?
Maybe it's incorporating a favorite family recipe into the menu.
Oh, that's sweet.
Or having a playlist full of songs that are meaningful to you and your partner.
Ooh, I love that.
Or maybe it's something as simple as writing personalized thank you notes to each guest. Oh, that's so thoughtful.
Letting them know how much you appreciate them being there to celebrate with you.
It's those little things
The thoughtful gestures
that can really make all the difference
turn a potential weather hiccup.
into a charming anecdote.
A story you'll tell with a smile for years to come.
Because at the end of the day,
Don't we all want to look back on our wedding day?
and remember not just the picture-perfect moments,
But also those unexpected ones?
that made it truly unique.
And unforgettable.
That's the beauty of embracing the unpredictable
Finding joy in the journey.
in all its messy, spontaneous glory.
And you know what?
Yes.
That's a lesson that applies not just to weddings.
But to life in general.
It really is.
So on that note,
Yeah.
we'll leave you to continue planning your amazing, one-of-a-kind celebration.
Remember, a little rain can't dampen the power of love.
And it certainly can't stop you from having the wedding of your dreams.
You got this.
We believe in you.